Hey everybody, welcome, good evening. Welcome back to HeroDuels channel, HeroDuels TV, network, all of it, conglomerate. We are doing something special tonight. As you can see, for those of you who have been watching us before or following us before, we normally play a game called Epic Escape, which is a Star Wars board game, action tabletop game. Tonight we have something truly special, actually. This is Batman Gotham City Chronicles. This action tabletop board game is a Kickstarter-exclusive. This game is not for sale, for retail sale. You will not see this in stores. So you are getting, I would imagine one of the more exclusive looks at people playing it. The three of us, actually the four of us, have never played this game.
Yeah, it goes for all of us. None of us have played this yet. So.
My co-host Dave, he will be explaining all the rules to you guys. He's going to be explaining the rules to us. So you are on this adventure with us. We're basically just, we're babies flying blind here. So Dave's going to enlighten us.
Be gentle, internet.
So
we're going to get it wrong.
We are going to get it wrong.
Oh, I got to fix the chat. It looks like we got Andy in the chat.
Woo! What's up? What's up? So we have joining us today is my good friend Dan.
Hello.
And my good friend and brother Mark.
Hey, brother Mark. How are you?
He's training to be a Franciscan monk or priest or whatever it is.
Things at the monastery are going very well.
No,
Thank you.
He's my biological brother. Can you see a resemblance? Maybe a little bit. What's up? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we're glad that you guys are joining us, obviously. Shoot us a comment asking us what's going on. I'm just going to say, I don't know. Until man goes says, kill the Batman.
I don't know.
I'm the Batman.
Cue the Batman impressions. There's going to be many of these tonight.
All right. Anyway, so Dave, take over. Let's get rolling.
All right. Well, the scenario we have for tonight is a sad anniversary. The Joker over here has decided to kidnap Judge Henry. I don't know what the significance of Judge Henry is. Maybe he was a good judge, maybe a bad judge, maybe his first name is O, so his Judge O. Henry. Delicious?
And
I don't know.
Sweet.
He's a very sweet judge. He's about to get dropped into a vat of acid. The heroes, Batman Gotham City Chronicles is an asymmetrical game. I will be playing as the Joker, Harley Quinn, and all of these gray goons all over the place. The guys over here will be playing as Batman. Oh yes, Batman.
I'm the Batman.
Robin. And Katana.
Yeah.
Who actually has a katana, so he will not disappoint.
I would advise not trying to kill her. Her sword steals the souls of its enemies.
Where are you reading this?
Suicide Squad. Anybody? Remember that awful line? Oh, yeah, good thing. Yeah. It became such a meme.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, it's awful.
Such a meme.
I would advise not messing with her. It's like, oh, right on the nose. Awful line delivery.
Gotcha.
Andy would remember. Andy, you remember.
So you were reading their scripts.
Comment at me.
That's what he was doing.
We have cue cards off camera.
The most blandest delivery, but about the Katana character. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, so she was actually in Suicide Squad.
She was in Suicide Squad, yeah.
Right. So relevance.
They did that a lot.
She hops on the helicopter in the beginning, and then she's just kind of there, like barely talks. Yeah, it was awful.
Gotcha.
You guys remember. Chat me. Sorry, continue.
Anyways, so this scenario is going to play out over 7 turns. The heroes have 7 turns to disable all of the winch system. There's the points, 2 over here, 1 over here, and 1 over here. Heroes need to get to these points and disable them in order to save Judge O. Henry. If they do not, his beautiful face is dropped into some acid, and he's nothing but bones. So the heroes can do this by performing melee attacks, ranged attacks, complex or automatic thoughts and manipulation actions to try to save our good dear judge. So a quick overview of your hero boards. I'm not sure if we want to try to use the Batcam. We've got the Batcam available tonight. I figured you might need some details, so TM, trademark. Yep.
Bangarang.
Bangarangs. Bangarangs!
bag! Bag rank, Peter!
So, if we want to take a look at the hero boards, maybe actually
I
could
love
probably,
it. Yes.
If
Oh.
someone wants to grab the
Daniel,
cam and
grab that thing.
adjust it, you might be able to see it a little bit.
Here we go.
Show yourself off here. All right, guys. I
Oh,
can
there you
sit
go.
her down. Just use the, or you can hold it. He's going free-handed.
Oh, that's not bad. So the hero maps or the dashboards here, they give you all the information that you need for your to conduct your actions. So you'll notice on the side there's little reservoirs. These, thank you. Oh, you're gonna Vanna this one pretty good. Each of these reservoirs is where your actions are dictated by the cubes that are in front of you.
Jeez.
So each turn you'll have a certain number of cubes available to you, and you can purchase dice that will be used to conduct those actions, to put into, and you use those cubes and you put them into each of the reservoirs. So at the top left is a melee. So you'll notice there's a colored dice next to melee. So obviously that skews, certain dice have certain number of successes on them. So your skill with a certain ability is directly correlates to the color of the die. So we have top left is melee. The one below that is ranged combat action.
Okay.
The one below that is manipulation. So anything in the game that says that you need to use a manipulation action, that's what that would be.
Okay.
And then thought, I believe it's thought, is the bottom one, the little microchip. That's usually like hacking or some kind of more abstract, intangible kind of thing. So anytime that you want to do those types of things, you would move a cube into one of those reservoirs to mark that you're purchasing the die for that. There's a maximum that says max whatever number there. That's what you, the limit that you can do for that turn.
Why is his melee better than mine?
Is it?
I'm more awesome.
Well, but you have, oh wait, you both have martial arts.
Yeah.
There's a, I don't know how much we want to go into this for this, because this makes things a lot more complicated. So we may just decide to go with just the basic game for now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have like an extra fist punching thing.
That's combo. So that means as soon as you complete a melee attack, you can perform another right afterwards.
Yeah, eat it, Robin.
So
Yeah.
and you both have martial arts, or actually I think Dan has
I have
martial
a
arts on his
combo
as
and
well.
martial arts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's pretty good, because that adds martial arts adds one automatic success for your melee attacks. So if depending on what you roll, you always have one more on top of that. Moving over to the right side, we have on the top right is your defense.
Defense.
One below that is rerolls,
Rerolls.
and below that is movement.
Movement.
To if we want to quick jump into the middle where the boot is, while we're still on the topic of movement,
Yes,
there's
this is it right there.
everyone has a first movement bonus, which is marked by whatever
Okay,
value is there.
Yep.
Looks like all of you is 2 for now.
Ha! Combo breaker.
Combo.
Combo maker.
Ooh, well, yeah. We're hoping. Lots of combos. So we're going to ignore the encumbrance because there's no items to pick up. But if you were picking up items, how fast you can move is affected by how much you're carrying. So if you have
Oh,
like
gosh.
a really heavy thing,
It's like penalties and stuff.
yeah. So you can see like if you're carrying like something that's more than 5, you don't get that bonus. You have to just spend your cubes.
Okay, if it's 4, it's 1. If it's 6, 0. Anything above that. Okay, got it.
Correct.
Got it.
So if we want to jump down to the cubes, the 3 sections there, the first zone all the way to your left is your active zone. This is where you have cubes that you can actually spend for your actions.
Nice.
The fatigue zone is the next section over. When you're done with your turn, you would move all of your cubes that you've used into the fatigue zone.
Okay, got it.
And then at the beginning of your next turn, depending on your stance, which I'll get to in a moment, you would move a certain number of cubes from your fatigue zone to your active zone. If for some reason you guys get hit or shot or anything like that, which definitely won't happen. Definitely won't happen.
Man.
I've been shot!
I'm hit! Medic!
They can't hit us. They hurt us. We bleeding.
Sorry, Dave.
But, oh, no, it's fine. I'm enjoying myself.
Content. Anyway, if somebody's gonna get shot in the face by
Yes.
freaking this knucklehead over here.
We track the last section there is the wound section. So anytime that you're taking
This
damage,
guy, what if he shoots me?
uh-oh,
This guy right here. Look at
That guy.
He might shoot me.
that's specifically
He might shoot me.
that guy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is wounds.
Yes. So anytime you're actually hit by anything, you would move cubes from your fatigue zone to your wound zone.
Just like that. Thank you for
Yep,
the
exactly
demonstration.
like that.
It was very, very on point.
If you have nothing in your fatigue zone, then you would move them from the reservoirs that you have on the side.
Okay.
So, and I think as far as that's that's those guys. Oh, that's good.
dot JPEGs and
He,
dot
fell asleep.
GIFs.
Oh, is that what that one is?
It looks like.
No, he's loving it. It's Bob
yeah.
Ross, like just enjoying
Well,
himself.
the one above. The one above that.
With the hair.
Get on with it.
Just gonna set this sucker down right here.
So, I think we'll. I don't want to get too far into the weeds with
Oh, yeah,
the traits and that kind of stuff. We want to just get basic like gameplay.
Let's do
So the one other thing on the board is your stance.
Mhm.
There you go.
Here you guys go. Little
Prone action.
bit tabletop level. Anyway, continue.
So your stance at the beginning of your turn, you declare collectively who all is taking an active stance or a resting stance.
Okay.
So the icon that has a little sunburst on it is an active stance.
It's,
It's-
pointing at 2 right now.
Mm-hmm. Correct. It's pointing to the left.
Yep.
The right, if you flip it over, is a moon. That means you're resting. You can still defend and do rerolls. Basically, anything that's kind of like a lightish grayish color, as far as the reservoirs are concerned. Anything that's active like blue, you can't do that. You're basically taking a turn off to try to recover more cubes. So those numbers here, the 2 on the side, I guess it's 2 for all of you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 2 on the side is there's 2 cubes at the beginning of your turn. You would recover 2 cubes from your fatigue zone to your active zone. If you're resting, you would recover 5 instead.
There we go.
So
That was
it's
my
a
next
Or
question.
6.
Or 6 for Batman.
oh,
He's
6.
awesome.
Wow. Okay. Well,
6 man. I'm
So-
the NBA 6th man of the year.
so it all depends on how you guys want to coordinate that. You know, if
Okay,
someone needs to
who's-
hang back to kind of recharge.
Recharging the batteries.
Yeah.
It's your line down. Recharging
Well, and the
batteries.
10
Really?
is that.
That's how many total. So you have 10 when you start the scenario. You have 10
Gotcha.
cubes that, and each scenario
no
will tell
friends.
me how. I need. Oh no, the Kraken.
Guys,
Is it a Kraken? It's a Kraken.
guys, this one goes to 11.
Oh no, this bat goes to 11.
This bag goes to 11.
I wasn't sure if like you just lay down and get 10 points. Like that's the.
Oh god, I mean that would be nice.
Recover
That'd be-
10
You just like
cubes.
oh guys, just keep an eye out for me.
He's
It's
really
like-
laying out. He's crawling under the girders here to really take a nap.
Anyway.
So yeah, that the big number there you
turn
guys
to
can ignore.
11.
That's the
Gotcha.
total number.
Mm-hmm.
Copy that.
Okay, so
I love it.
when we're moving to different areas, I print out a little a cheat sheet for us here. This is, I guess it would be this way then. There are certain raised areas, and moving from one area to the next requires certain
Mantling.
mantling. It's a good term. I like that.
It's a video game term.
So, so each of these areas, most of them are marked off with like the little white demarcations here.
Okay.
There's you'll see there's different markings on the number of it doesn't specifically correspond to the number of characters. It's basically the size limit. If you look at your hero board, you'll see that most of you are at like a 1. But if you start fighting guys like Clayface or Killer Croc, like some of the bigger guys, they'll take up more space, and you can't fit as many people into there. So maybe they might have like a 3 or a 4. So that way you can only fit so many in each zone. So like here, there's a 16 size limit for this room. This room has a 12 size limit.
And this has 24 in the big area.
Yes.
Oh god.
The little that's the melee zone. There's the pit. The only other thing here is on certain zones, there's letters that correspond to line of sight. So basically, any space that has a letter in it that matches something else, you have a clear line of sight. Otherwise, you don't.
Oh. Nice.
So this section right here, if we look at, this is all
D to
balcony.
D.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because you're elevated, and this is slightly elevated as well.
Yep.
So this is basically stacks of
pretty cool.
barrels there.
Yeah.
So if you're here, you're going to be able to see, like there should be A's over there. You should be able to hit for there. And here you have elevation, so you can hit there. But you're not going to be able to go from like over there necessarily to back here. Because this is well actually it's
behind the wall,
yeah,
right?
there's nothing. So you'll take notice there's nothing in here. So
There's
nothing
no-
You
has
have to
line
be
of sight.
on the. You
In
have to
the
be there in
room.
the steps to get to it, or in another room.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I think that's a walkway. Girder. There's offices over there.
Yep. So, and we have this as a reference if we need it, and then there's also arrows. There's rules for like jumping and that kind of stuff, but I figure we'll try to get to that as we can.
Interesting.
And I also have printouts. If you have any questions about any of the icons on here, I'll do my best to try to field that as we go through. The Bat family, as it were, have automatic Bat gadgets. I tried to pick a few that might be useful.
So good.
So Mark's got an armband computer, which is going to help with his hacking skills, which is going to be useful for disabling the winch.
It's in the computer?
It is. I'm totally hacking. He also has a grappling hook, which gives him parkour 3.
Parkour 3.
Parkour.
Springy Boots 3.
I know, I got springy boots too. I mean, 3. 2. 3 TOO.
So if I don't know, you maybe you can't see it, but on the if we bat cam this,
Oh yeah,
it has a shoe with a spring on it.
Literally has the shoe with the spring on it. See right
It's
there?
very.
Yeah, our board
So-
tells us.
So yeah, in that case, that means he would ignore like 3 penalty for going from one elevation to another. So it allows him to go from here to up here very quickly. So it keeps him mobile. So I figure if
Very nice.
I built Robin to be more of the like, we need him to get to the computers and do what he needs to do. Batman, on the other hand, he's got a hook, which gives him parkour 1, but it also gives him a track which he can use.
Dave,
Which-
it's not a hook, it's a claw.
It is, but you can use it either to climb or to grab other people and
Oh,
bring them closer
hell
to you.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, this has been Affleck's Batman.
Do you bleed? Oh, we're just hitting all of them tonight.
You will.
So we should have done Bane tonight.
Or Gotham is ashes. You have my permission to die.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
The rap,
So-
the rap battle version. The
Yeah. I also have
You have some
Batarangs.
batarangs. So that's a ranged combat attack then
Batarang,
that he
Peter.
has. So Batman's meant to. He also has some smoke grenades. I'm not sure if it's the smoke pellets. I just figured that would be fun.
Smokies.
I love playing the Gotham Arkham series and just dropping it, freaking people out, and just.
Smoke grenades.
So we'll touch on that then. And then Dan just has a sword.
Which takes up the souls of her enemies. I would
So-
advise not being killed by her. That's
is-
what it is. Literally, I quote. I would advise not being killed by her. Her sword stores the souls of her enemies.
I mean,
Legit. That's what the line in the movie was. It was so bad.
citation needed, I would say. All right, so the heroes have the initiative.
Yes. Roll.
I can go over mine when I'm actually taking a turn. I have it's an asymmetrical game. I have a completely different thing that's going on over here, which you cannot see. Ooh, the back cam is like my DM screen. Ooh, you can't see.
Yes.
That's right.
That is so hilarious.
Nice.
He's got his little board over there.
All right,
Seriously, he's
Obscured.
got everything over there.
I do. It's a nice little thing going on here.
The turn counter.
Yep. So I turned that up. So I turned the turn counter goes at the
God.
beginning. So you have 7 turns to try to save our dear.
Oh,
All right. So I have a token here that's going to
Suddenly, I have a moral.
indicate that our good Judge O. Henry is being lowered into the acid. So as you disable these, once all 3 are disabled, this would turn off, and at the end of the turn, the game would be over then.
So you have any 3 of 7 of these
4.
things.
Of the
4.
computer, yeah. There's 4 of these. You only need to win. You need to disable 3.
He can go to
Oh.
these and turn them back on.
Yes.
That's what you told me.
So yes, because then, from my understanding of the scenario and Monolith Edition, correct me, these can be used a little later. So once you guys hit all of the computers and it's off, I can go to one of these to turn it back on, and then it's a war of like back and forth trying to shut it off again. Or if you get all 4 of them, the winch goes on overload and you destroy it, and it's just gone. So you can go for like the whole thing, or you can just go if you feel confident that I'm not going to be able to get to one of these in time, because I basically have 1 turn to get to one of these, because you guys will take your turn. If all of them are disabled, I flip this over to off. At the end of my turn, if this still is off, I lose. So I have 1 turn to get to one of these consoles, so you can kind of set it up so that way I'd have to get through one of you guys. You could cover all the bases, hypothetically speaking.
Okay, because there's 3. There's 3. Yeah, it's true. Each one of us could go.
It's true. I could camp out, but then again, you could just have somebody also camping out there, like Batman, just like. Because you guys have, I have.
Where Gotham needs me to be.
6. I have 6 health with the Joker and 4 health with Harley Quinn. The rest of these guys are pretty much just 1 hit. Dead.
Oh, pow, zam, zwish. Let us begin. I am mildly confused, but I'm all enthusiastic about it.
All right.
Let's do it.
My one question is,
Sure.
Just one.
what determines our movement? Like, what's the restrictions or?
That is a good point. I was thinking. Of
Okay, so movement is, so you have your movement bonus that you can use, and then you would use your cubes to for 1 extra movement space. Moving from space to space.
Okay, these white lines.
Yeah,
Okay,
so like
there we
that
go.
area, moving from that to this would be 1.
yeah.
Now, if there's a guy in there, he adds 1 extra to you trying to get through. So like his menace index gets added to your roll, or like not to your roll, but to your movement. So that way you would need, if he was here and you wanted to be here, you would use 1 space, but then you would need, instead of just the 1, you would need 2 to get here. If this guy was here,
so you can run past guys, but it costs you.
it costs you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna
energy
say
to pass them.
So
basically.
I'm thinking this is gonna be like a room to room clearing. Like, all right, squad, go,
So
clear
like
everything.
once we're in a space, like we don't have to be right beside him to engage him, or I do.
Yes,
my
if
sword.
it's melee, you would need to be in the same. So like you guys are in this section here, this little like trapezoidal thing going on here. You could use 1 to move over here and then beat the snuff out of this guy. But if you wanted to move around, like and use your to get up here, then your index would be added. His menace index would be added to that to get past him. So I mean, you do have a sword, so that's just.
It's made a wink alliance.
Let me see your. Do you mind if I take a look at your sword card? I want to just double check. Spoiler. Oh, okay. So this means. Oh, yeah. So that means for your melee combat, you get 1 extra yellow die to your pool. So however many you spend on melee, you always get 1 extra, and the yellow you can always reroll. So that little icon with the little arrow, that's a reroll. Same with you.
Hell yeah.
So I get over to here. There's no extra for me to just keep going up to him.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. Like
you want to run
basically just
past
enter the zone. Like once you enter this huge zone here, yeah, you can just do
That's just
like
kind of
you can
like
go.
you could move him closer if you wanted, but you just start rolling.
That's
to
for
attack.
Oh, yeah,
this.
yeah, like,
The
this
moving
is-
them closer is for this cam right here.
Sure.
Not so much.
Yeah,
for
like
the
if he
actual
was technically here and you were like here, like you're all still in the same zone. This is just basically positioning for how you feel like you want to play it.
Cool beans.
So.
game.
All right.
Are you ready?
All right. First turn has started. I assume everyone's going to be on active. No one's taking a rest. You just want
I'm
to kind
active.
of sit and relax for a little bit.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to rest and think.
not
I need to go over the moral dilemma of: do we really like this judge or not? Like, why are we risking our lives?
Oh, that's true.
Why am I risking my?
You should take as many turns as you need to figure that
I need to
out.
rest. I need to rest on
Just about ready.
it. You have to channel your Mark Hamill, dude.
Oh, that's true.
At
Well,
real Mark Hamill. I follow him on Instagram. He's pretty great.
What if
It's
we
funny.
kill the Joker? No.
I mean, you could just dump him.
Does
in
everyone
acid.
just go like, well, I don't know where this
So
leads
we're all
us.
here too. We're all here too.
They just lose their morale. It's just like,
That's how it works. His troops just lay down their weapons. The leader's dead.
I'm not getting paid enough for this amount.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy didn't pay me enough money to be here.
So you guys can.
They're all from Philly and New York.
Gotcha.
Excellent. You guys can coordinate however you want. So if you determine Batman should go first, he can go first, or Katana wants to chop through a bunch of stuff. It's up to you guys. There's a big cooperative element and
Okay.
like discussing what you guys want to do. I'm just gonna talk to myself.
Okay. This is gonna be great because
Just loud enough for
Dave
everyone
is
to
trying.
hear, please.
Dave is
I'll
trying to
try.
beat us and also help us because I'm gonna need a little bit of help here. The
I'm
red
so
cubes.
conflicted.
The red cubes are still a little odd for me. Okay, so I'm just Katana up the steps
Yeah. Go upstairs.
and clean up
There's a computer.
right
Up
there.
there. You probably can't see, but there's a lot of guys.
There
is.
I think there's something up in there.
Slice and dice.
So I'm gonna go
I don't
first.
know. Where are we? Oh, I'm always bad with this Weatherman stuff.
I think it's right behind your head.
Is it?
No?
No. The
that one is the
yeah.
the red room over there.
right here.
Yeah.
That's right
That's
here.
what I was talking
Right
about.
over
So
there.
what are you looking for?
Red room. All right, Batman's gonna come in here and engage this. Wait, one. So the movement is what?
Okay, so you start with 2 free movements.
Two
basically.
free movements.
Yeah.
And then I can roll to move later.
Every turn.
You can
You buy
so
a
every
movement
turn.
dice or something?
Well, you don't. You get. You're basically using energy cubes to purchase movement points. So that's the only one that's different. Everything else is dice, but if you'll take notice, it's not specifically any.
Got it.
Any die. It's just 1 cube equals 1 movement point.
One cube
and
equals
as you
one movement.
So 1, 2.
Freebie, and I can purchase more if
You
I
can
need
go
to
there.
correct.
And if you wanted to, you'd put a cube in your boot.
to keep going.
Right. If you wanted
There's
like an
a
extra
cube in
point
So
to
I
move,
can
yes.
I can only access these cubes, right? Not
Correct.
these cubes. These are
yes,
used.
the ones in the
Oh,
active
God,
zone.
okay.
Green
but
cube.
when do I decide? I think that's my big question is, can I decide as I go? I can just spend these until these are spent, right?
Mhm.
I can just go and go and go.
Yep.
So like if I just like plow my way through to something and
Mhm.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
It says,
So
it
what's
says,
your objective then?
well, it says
Going
4
this way.
max.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hit.
It says 4
Oh,
max.
never mind.
So you,
I'm gonna hit
Right?
up.
Oh, sure. Yeah, like there's
so you
a,
can only do
a
4.
4 maximum for movement.
Yeah,
yes,
I could just
but,
I could dump them all in
If
here.
you were trying to book
I
it.
was
but
trying
yes,
to book
it's
it.
a very.
So this is also
dynamic
re-rolls, right? If I want like more re-rolls on stuff.
Yeah, so like if someone attacks you,
Uh-huh.
you can re-roll your defense. You can re-roll attacks if you.
Oh,
roll
if I roll
badly.
like an awful defense,
Mhm.
I can be like, oh, yeah, on second thought, let's try this again.
My only
Nice.
complaint, whoever made this, is they're not actually labeled.
There's a lot of icons in this game. That's why I printed out all
Yeah.
of this reference like
A lot
materials
of
because, and I think they realized that to their benefit. I think Monolith realized that because like a week after the game shipped, they're like, "Hey guys, we have this like aid document for you, like
Because there's
you
little
should print
like
this out."
We highly
And
there's
they're
little
recommend
like
it.
heads-up
All these
displays
icons.
where you keep your cubes, and if you look hard enough, it has words.
But
They all say the same
They
thing.
all say the same
Right.
thing.
They all say
Oh.
heart
It's just a
rate.
different color.
That
Oh.
is that's a Tillman go. That is a good question. That is a vat of acid
It is.
right here.
That's where
That
the
is-
judge is gonna go.
Right
Judge-
here's it.
Judge
we lose.
O'Connell. Oh, Henry. Think
Oh,
of like a
Henry, yes,
O.
Judge
Henry
Henry.
bar, like a delicious.
Oh.
In 7 turns,
O'Reilly's.
if we don't disable all these little computers right here, you guys see these little guys? If we don't disable these, shoot, was that in here or that was in here?
It was
Shoot, dog.
it was there. Yeah,
I think it was over here.
I think Harley would have.
If we don't
something to say about
disable
that.
Oh, there
all
she
4
is.
of them,
Yep.
he gets
It's the
dunked.
movie Harley.
And then Harley will just jump in because this happens in Suicide Squad. He just pushes her into a vat of paint and acid. You remember
I didn't
Tillman
see
Go.
that part.
Oh,
That's-
spoiler.
I actually just don't remember.
What if?
No.
So would you be able to? What if you went there?
I'm going to go there. That's a good idea.
Because then you only have one guy to get through,
That's true. That's true.
rather than 2.
So this elevation costs me something? Or is this the same room? What is this?
In that case, that there is going to be extra for the elevation.
Okay.
So just
Nickel and
one.
diamond me, you know.
Yeah, just one extra for each of these. So if you're moving from here to here, that's 1. Then from there to there, that's 1. So basically, it's just 1 extra. If you're like, so 1 from here to here, like
So I can go
then 1
here,
here to here.
and this is 2, correct? But I can go here without penalty, or is this 1 penalty?
No, there's no penalty. That would just be 1 movement action.
Okay, so 1
from
movement
there,
action.
That's 1 action.
And then that's 2 movement actions?
Well, moving to, so you would move here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So from there to there, that would be
1.
1 movement point, and then you're moving from here to on top of here,
Oh,
which would be the
that's a
2nd movement
different
point.
ele-
But
Yep.
this is the same elevation over here.
No,
Yeah.
it's actually different.
See, the color changes when it gets higher, doesn't it?
Well, if you avoided
That's
it,
that one there. Dan's right.
If
So
you
there,
avoided-
that section
Okay,
is
so that's
elevated,
one.
but
I'm
that
still
hole
one.
is
So I'm still one, correct?
So yeah, so that was your bonus. And now if you want to move again, you need to spend cubes.
Oh, how come?
Because you went up in elevation.
But if I went up, that's one penalty and a changing zone.
Oh, so you're going from there directly to
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so that's
yeah.
one,
and then I'm still
and then
one,
that's two.
and that's two.
Okay, so that would be two. And now from there, you
that-
could go up.
with a cube, right?
Yes, I believe that would just be.
And I can't shoot at him because
cubes.
Cube.
that's an H, isn't it? I'm in zone H, and I don't have a direct line on.
Oh, that's just one extra. So if you wanted to go up that, you could climb up it with one cube, and you'd be right next to that guy in the corner.
Oh hell yeah, going cubes.
time to spend
That
the
brute.
cube.
So I can just as I use it, I drop it in,
Mm-hmm. Correct.
and
Yep,
then I
it's
do
as
it.
simple as that. Yep. And you just jump up there.
So once you drop a cube, you immediately essentially use it, and you have
Yeah,
you
it
can't
provides you
you
that.
can't save it. You can't just be like, well, I'm gonna drop him in here and use him as I do
Right,
it.
because you can use it
Damn,
fairly
get the can in there.
dynamically.
Nice. Hey man, all right.
Very cool.
It's time you face your maker. All right, so I'm gonna attack with
All
my
right.
fists because my melee is some stuff. Do I have to always buy punching?
Yes. Remember, kids, always buy punching.
You have to always buy punching. It just
So yeah,
doesn't
so you can
happen.
do a maximum of 3 for that turn. It would be 3 cubes, or just one per melee that you want to one per.
Oh, but if I buy, so I'm rolling the dice before I roll the dice. We do have to spend cubes.
You have to commit to it.
I have
yes.
5 cubes left. So if I do one, I roll, and if I don't get it, I have to buy another one, roll one, or I can just go like 2 or 3 off the top to increase my chances.
You could, however you want to play it. If you want to be cautious, be like,
Wow.
I'm just kind of like poke at him, and be like, oh, I'm not feeling this, and then I just want to do something different. Yeah.
All right, I'm
However
gonna
you
go
want.
2 right off the bat.
All right.
I
Oh.
see you 2
Make it happen.
cubes. I know it. That's why we have it.
Yeah, bat cam.
Batcam.
Come on.
Is that
Because
your rap
I'm-
name? 2 cubes.
2 cubes. Featuring bat
Two
cam.
cubes. Climbing up the ladder, going to this bad guy. Gonna punch me in the face. Okay, so I just roll the die, right? I'll roll the dice.
Yep. All right.
Just roll the dice just one more time.
Oh.
No. Oh no.
Zeros.
Zero.
in the
Are
back.
you kidding me? God, I hate die
I
games.
gotta see these.
We're never gonna play this game ever again.
God, hell. I literally rolled smooths. No, okay.
2 smoothies.
Too smooth.
So max 3 in the whole
Smooth
turn.
move.
It's a miss.
Yes.
Slice.
So you could do one more if
Oh,
you want.
God, well, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
We'll try the other one because these are not lucky, apparently.
Snake eyes.
Can you do one at a time or yeah, like that?
Oh,
Okay.
2
Okay.
punch.
All right. So this guy has 2 defense,
Of course he does.
and I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna choose not to because I could spend my cubes to roll additional dice.
Dice.
Nice.
Dice.
For defense, but since I have 2 automatic defense for him anyways, I'll just leave it at that.
God.
Or actually, yeah, because then it would cancel. The defense would cancel. Correct.
So you only have to roll and you cancel me?
So
Yes, because I have two defense.
Oh.
Or you could spend that extra cube to try to reroll. Well, actually, no, because the reds. Well, no, red does have 3.
cube.
There's
Red-
one
red do have
side.
3,
There's one
yeah.
side that has 3. If you're feeling
I can't
really
believe I
lucky.
rolled snake eyes. God. Right off the bat, this operation is going pretty well.
Okay, so we got white. White is the
I'll
worst.
start drifting into my Batman. guys, this operation is going so
Strong
well.
bad.
I think black.
Oh no.
Looks like
That
black
would be
are
the
the
top
best.
start, yeah.
So black.
Guys,
Black has four success sides, or like
You
has 2
going to
sides with
decide with a
4.
computer? Wow.
Ooh, when do we use black? Is that just our characters don't make use of black?
Okay, can
Yeah,
I throw? Can
yeah,
I
so far
do
they don't.
this? I'm killing this. This mother hover is going down by hook or by crook, man.
Okay,
What
so-
is this?
Okay, so you could.
I can re-roll this sucker right
Oh
here.
shoot! Wait. Dang it. So wait, you re-rolled. You had 2,
Yeah.
but you have martial arts, so you get an automatic size 3. That's a total of 3.
Roll
So-
your defense.
Yeah, I have to decide
Roll
whether or
your
not I'm gonna keep him or not. You know what? I'm just gonna let. I'm gonna let him go.
Tension
You
number.
connect with him, and he's down. So here,
Ow,
must be that
Dan.
guy.
You guys made a connection.
Yep, he's down for the.
See you on the flip side.
Okay, so all right. So you still have your
I
2
got
cubes.
2. Oh my god. I'm gonna run.
How do I use this computer?
Okay.
Oh,
so
there's a bad guy in here. Damn.
There is.
Ruh-roh.
So
Can
he's.
I want to claw. Claw is to just bring him. Does that do damage or no? It just brings him closer.
I
I
hang
could
on.
claw it up.
I will consult
Cameraman's great.
our handy dandy aid. I'm looking for a lasso. Looking for a lasso.
I would advise not being killed by a katana.
Oh wait, it's on the page I didn't pick up, right? Right.
Alfred, how do I use this thing?
Alfred,
I punched it already.
you did it. It didn't respond. Computer. Jarvis. Disable.
Okay, so attraction. What is your value in? What's your attraction value, man? Huh?
At least a 10 out of 10.
I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
On your
that guy?
hook, your hook that you.
Oh, my hook
That's
is
armor.
2.
Oh, the
Has
rope?
yeah, the rope.
Has
One.
Two,
It's
two
a one.
satchel.
Okay, so allows its possessor at the cost of an automatic manipulation to attract a miniature they share a clear line of sight with and draw it into their area.
Does not do damage though.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you can just use it to pull someone
No.
into
So
your
like
square.
from this zone to that. No.
Right, so you're in the same zone. You don't want to do that. But that's useful if I'm going to be like angling to take out one or to turn the thing back on. You can be like, just yank him over.
Come here, boy. I got you.
I mean, you
Okay,
don't
so I
need- you
can,
don't need
um,
more people in your personal bubble.
So like,
zone.
if I go ranged, do I have a ranged weapon?
Your batarangs,
Batarangs.
yes. Yes, so
So
you
can I spend 1 cube to batarang this guy?
You can, yes. If you're feeling better about the yellow, I think has fewer successes on it than the red though.
But I have +1 reroll. Is that what that is?
Yes, so you would have.
But I would have to spend 1 for it, or does it?
No, it's a free reroll. So you're looking at if you want to batarang that guy.
Uh-huh.
That's a range. I'd have to double check if there's anything about like point blank things, but we're first playing this.
Shoot him.
So in your case, you get 1 extra ranged from the batarang.
Nice.
Plus, then you have you're ranged. You automatic by spending a ranged, you would get an orange.
Oh, if I spend a ranged.
Yes.
Oh, I can just use it as is, or I can help myself out, right?
That's I'd have to double check. I think you would still have to spend
Anyway,
at least a
so it
cube
looks-
to initiate a ranged attack.
Got it.
I could be wrong, but I think that's what you would need to
We're
do.
gonna
So
range attack.
you, in this case, you'd be rolling these, and you could re-roll the yellow. as a-
Snake eyes, anybody?
I mean, I hope not.
No.
God bless America. And God bless this cube roll. Kiss.
Roll
kiss the
already.
dice.
I'm zooming in. Ruining the shot.
Okay, so
Oh, big punch!
3 successes.
Let's try and do a slow.
What's the big one though? I got a big one.
one?
I think it just to make you feel good. Do you feel good?
Yeah.
Mission
Yeah.
accomplished.
Let's try and do like a crane shot. Getting up high of you rolling and then coming down.
Oh, there you go.
You're just
Dramatic.
like.
Audience to kiss the dice. Mwah.
All right,
There's
I'm
no
going
reversal.
to.
It's okay.
Oh, he's one of those handgun guys.
I wouldn't know
Handgun
where to get
No.
started with the Robin impression.
guy.
Oh yeah.
How's your Joseph Gordon-Levitt? No, how's your Chris O'Donnell?
Oh. Holy rusted metal, Batman!
What are we doing here,
guys? No, holy rusted metal. Okay, so he only has 1 defense, and you did 2. I would be
did
rolling an
3,
orange.
sir.
So if I'm feeling really lucky, you know what? YOLO. All right, we're gonna do this.
I
All right,
rolled
so I'm
a-
gonna pitch a cube in there.
I got a 3, bro.
So you got 3.
Bruh.
I get one defense, 1 automatic defense, but I have 1 hit life anyways. So okay, so no, it cancels another, but it's still 1, so he's still gone. So batarang.
Zapow!
So you lean back and just right in the face, and he falls into the ass.
Yes.
All right,
He go.
cool.
I think I need to do something.
I'm not a cube.
I'm feeling fatigue.
I'm gonna lay down for a bit. My cubes are low.
My cubes.
Oh no,
I'm
it's the
feeling low.
Batman cubeless.
Blue Warrior needs
So
cubes badly.
is there anything I don't need cubes for that I can do, or am I done?
Nope, you're done because
Oh,
everything.
God.
As a quick
Cubeless.
update, the computers require a complex thought action of or complex thought of 6. So that means you need 6 successes on your complex thought.
Oh.
So you pretty much have to like
Oh God.
use a lot of your cubes, or if you have somebody who has
What's
like
the sleuthing? Is that
in-
complex thought? This little question? There's a little film
Yes,
premise,
yes, the microchip on the bottom. So both Robin and Batman are
So I have
going to
none
be
of that.
good for that.
Nice.
Because the red are the second best. So black
just gonna
in
be a
descending
soul
order.
Soup trucker?
Still
He's
very
gonna
good.
I'm hoping got a soup truck up those stairs.
Okay, so we've got black. Black have the most successes on them.
Nice.
Red, orange, yellow, and then white.
But those successes are stacked
Is
on
that
one
technically
side.
black? Is that what that's referring to? Looks gray.
It's generic because it's just a re-roll for whatever die you're using.
Oh, okay. I'm
So-
sorry.
so
I was
like-
paying attention to whatever was corresponding to.
So
Yeah,
no,
so I don't have any
nobody
black dye
has
at the moment.
black.
No,
to use.
no. There's a lot of characters. I think they just gave some room for future expansions, maybe. I mean, hey, June 4th, get out there, Kickstarter, Season 2.
Season 2.
They're redoing, they're reprinting it. It barely just came out, and they're already reprinting it and like adding extra content so they can
Super
hook all the people who did it
successful, Right.
the first time.
There you
But
go.
we got the exclusive.
We
First
see you,
blood.
Monolith.
This season's exclusive.
Yeah, who knows? I should have gotten the Batmobile out. There's like a
Hit
scale
that
size
subscribe
Batmobile.
button and
It's pretty cool.
notifications bell and my ding.
All right, so I think it's
So,
Sasha's
I
pretty
think
well
your turn's
done.
over there,
Yeah.
pal.
So,
Go.
so who wants to go next? You guys can decide.
How about you, Dan?
All right.
Shabby cameraman. I got you.
I studied at Juilliard. I was in the Swedish Russian movie when I was a kid.
Stairs aren't an extra, are they?
Nope. I believe those
you can
are.
just go up 'em.
Yep,
Oh.
you can just go up them.
So that's
Oh
just-
man,
that's
look at
just
that. That
one.
holds up.
Yep, that's
All right.
one. And that would be two.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you for asking. Check. These little rubber grommets.
Yeah, they're good.
So,
As long as you're not like dragging it across, I think it should be good.
Yeah,
So, a nice little gentle touchdown.
So we're gonna.
Just like a Mars rover, just dead. Actually, no, that's nothing
Except
like that. It just like bounces.
Except
It's
for-
just like bang, bang, bang.
bang. I got you, Dave. I see what you're saying. bang, bang,
Space.
bang.
so
We made touchdown.
I guess I'm gonna. I can just melee this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, you just sword that guy.
Kick him in the grill.
Cause I have this. That's just martial arts and punching.
Mm-hmm.
But if I want a sword, I might have to do this.
Well, that would be in addition to your. So when you do a melee, you just automatically be sporting people.
There's nothing left.
Oh no.
Unless you go under the table.
A little bit left. We're gonna.
Got a little bit of play.
Right there, around there it is. I want this angle right there.
Okay, go for it.
So yeah, in that case, it's basically a bonus. Like you would never not. Oh no, he's making a break for it.
Pretty much just go
Batman.
this way.
Arkham Asylum. Yeah, we'll keep it over on that side, I think.
Oh, no.
Everyone's trying to leave.
Everyone's getting clotheslined.
It's like he's like this.
All right.
This train is
Oh.
leaving the station.
Oh, I do have a black die. So the Joker uses black dice.
What?
Ooh, Harley
'Cause
uses
he's
black
the
dice
strong,
too.
stronger people.
Oh, and the brutes with the guns, they use black.
Why am I so weak?
Oh, these guys, the shotguns.
Shotgun guy uses a black, like a single black for his.
Jeez.
Oh crap!
So, oh, now that I know that, the more you
I'm
know.
going after like a billy club sucker.
Oh, he's gonna get his soul taken.
All right. So now,
Okay, I'm gonna require you to do an impression of Katana though. The audience has demanded an impression of Katana, so you need to.
Think Japanese. But don't be racist.
Oh no!
Yeah, we went there.
that squint was me thinking of what to do. By the way.
It's like, well, I'll start with this.
First of all, I have no idea what she sounds like.
I don't know that she talks a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So you can just,
So,
Ellipse.
swing.
Switch your R's
All
and
right,
your
there you have
L's.
it. Swing.
The sound of steel going through the air in an action
You
movie.
have to switch your R's and your errors.
Oh no. All right, moving along.
All right. So, if I just attack him,
Yes. So
now
then,
what?
so you would spend at least one cube to get one die. So it would be yellow, but now
you have a free
all
reroll, right?
yes. So he gets a free reroll.
On every cube.
So you buy your curiosity cube,
Maybe.
your companion cube.
I think so. So
I have
imagine
to
it's
double
per
check.
attack.
I mean, it seems like it would be like all of them, which is insane. But
Every time you use a cube, you get to reroll the attack.
maybe that's why you're using yellow though, because
Oh,
yellow is
okay.
like second worst. But if you're re-rolling them all the time, maybe we should just play it that each
Second
one.
worst. What about fourth best?
It has
That's
the
good
it has the
optimism.
reroll thing on
half
them, and they don't.
Empty.
Yeah,
the
see,
guy,
we don't have
yeah.
rerolls, so
He
I
has
think it's
one.
every time that he initiates an attack, he gets
It
one
makes
reroll.
sense. We'll play it that way, and you know what? If we're wrong, we're wrong. You know, the internet will let us know.
House rules. we love. The one thing we love
So I
on
need
this
one-
on
I need
Hero Duels loves
Just
house
one yellow
rules.
then,
Yeah.
or 2 yellows.
Well, you would get a bonus from your sword. So if you spend
Ooh.
one, you have 2. So
This cube is representing my sword in use.
It's
Right.
representing your melee, and then that you automatically.
yep. So you're going 2 against that guy.
But that shows like a reroll.
Yeah. So but actually, all of his would just get rerolled.
So I just rolled 2 twice, basically. What's
Basically,
going on? This one, and then the cube for that one,
for the most part, yeah.
Nice.
I think.
We'll just see what you get. All right.
One.
So that's one there. So I mean, if you want to, well, I mean, the rerolls would negate whatever you rolled. So if you want
Yeah.
to keep that hit,
Ah.
unless you want to go for like 2.
Yeah, that was
Because
awful. We should try again.
There is one side that has 2. But-
yeah, you rolled a 0
Yeah,
and a 1.
Thomas
I'd
Edison's
roll
joint.
What's
again.
that 1
Try
out of
again.
6?
There's like 3 zeros.
What's that?
Thomas
Oh,
Edison.
crazy.
There
joint
is.
and try
So you could keep the 1 if you're not feeling
Where did
risky.
that
I
go?
hate
You
Thomas.
could.
All right. Well,
It's true though. Try
I'll
and try
risk
again.
it for the biscuit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You rolled a 1.
All right. So he's
Go.
rerolling. Oh
No.
and she
Now.
swings. She misses.
She
She's swinging.
was trained by Batman.
no! Yeah.
My finest student.
Okay. So I
My
don't
protege.
have. Trying to see what abilities I have. I don't have anything for that prisoner.
Why are you trying to miss it?
So, there's anything fancy. So if you wanted to, you could spend cubes up
Attack
to
again.
your maximum for your rerolls to reroll them again if you wanted.
You gotta attack it.
Oh, look at that handlebar mustache.
I know that
So
guy
it's
is
like
just.
4.
So he spent a cube to reroll, right?
Yes,
Do it, bro. Or can you just attack again with 2 cubes? What's the situation?
you could. It really doesn't
Do you
matter.
want to attack or reroll?
I mean, reroll allows you to be able to, like, if you do another attack, because you only have a maximum of what, 4 for attack. If you spend some on rerolls, that's kind of like giving you bonus attack
it's like cheat
almost.
attacks.
So you could use your rerolls first, and maybe you want to attack another guy. You're still leaving space in your attack reservoir.
Ah,
So
Nice.
until you
Probably
rest,
not
and then they
explain that.
come out.
sure, yeah. So it's basically because if you went and said, okay, well, I'm just going to spend 2 more on attack.
And the next guy I can only do once, and
Right. So like yeah. So
Alright.
you'd have to use like range and that kind of stuff. So you could reroll.
so that makes me re-roll these 2 again.
I don't know if it's one. You may need to do 1 cube per die at that point. I have to.
Or is it rerolling the attack? His attack was a 2 die.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to double check that.
House
Use my
rules.
pen.
That's
Be like,
slightly
we'll
confusing.
get back to you guys on that one. But yeah, just
Go
Let's
to
do
break.
one
Go to
then.
break.
1 for now.
For now.
Oh, okay. So there we go.
Nice.
All right, so that's 2.
And his natural defense is a 2 anyway. No.
All right, so I could either spend another to defend this guy, but I'm only gonna have so many.
Oh yeah, you're a cube limited, aren't you?
I am, but at the beginning of my turn, I would recover 5 anyways.
Oh my god. Oh my
So
god. How many
maybe
do
I'm
we
gonna
recover?
try. I'm gonna try defending this guy. I gotta do something. So I'm gonna put 1 cube in my command post thing here. So I'm rolling 1 orange. So that's 1
Oh!
plus his natural. So
Dang it.
he blocks it with his baton.
Natural. Nonsense. All natural.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, keep going, man.
I need my great axe. All right.
I had 3 over there, so actually that's 2 already that I used. for
Katana's
defense.
tired of her katana. She wants her great axe. It's so great.
Okay, so that guy's still giving you some heartburn.
Heck yeah.
Sugars.
Well, you got 4 more 3 actions. You could put 2 cubes in here, or you could run past him. Or did she use her bonus? No, she only used 1.
You
But
could use.
She was.
I have
She
to put a
1 in
cube
the,
in the
in the
mover.
foot, and then go
it
into
would
the
be.
room.
It would be 2.
Yeah, don't
to
go
get
in
out
there.
of there. Yeah.
Don't go into the room because you can't directly get into that room. Dang it!
You have to go
I have to
around.
go around.
All right, yeah, clean it. Yeah, I say we'll try to clean them up.
Chop them up.
We have 7 rounds. The judge will be fine.
Dice 'em.
So 1 more attack is.
If you put 2 cubes in there, you roll 4.
It was
or
be-
3.
Well, because you always get the bonus for your sword. So even if you put 1 in there, you're rolling 2.
Yeah.
And then you can re-roll
What if
both
you
of
put
them.
2 cubes in there? Are you getting 3?
Getting 4.
I think it's just the 1 bonus, but all right, that's still promising.
I saw
Alright,
it. I
well,
saw that too. Damn.
That's he still has 1 natural defense, so that would cancel that 1. So you would need
There is
to
a reroll option.
reroll.
He's got a natural reroll.
But you could keep the 1. I mean, you don't have to reroll both.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
did not
yeah, you could reroll just like you don't have to. Like you,
I risked too many biscuits the first time.
you're just so used to risking biscuits.
Oh man.
Risk the biscuits.
I didn't realize there was an option to keep that one punch.
Yeah,
every
I guess that's what I was trying to explain, but I
You can't
guess
take
I wasn't
back
good
a
for it.
punch. Duh. Wait, let me have that one
Katana!
back.
Don't
Let me
risk.
try again.
Remember what I taught you. Don't risk too many biscuits. There it is.
All right, there we go. So
Big pals.
I have-
Little pal, big pal.
I am gonna let him go. So he gets sworded, and then falls into the acid.
Everybody
across
just
the
falls
room.
into the acid. That's just how it goes.
Yep. Okay.
To
So,
the acid pool. Gotta go lower.
so I would need 1 cube to get over to that guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
One more movement to scoot over.
Well, does she have one? Oh, she only has 1 bonus movement. Dang it. Dang it.
So I put a cube in here, and it says 1 bonus on the boot. Does that mean I get to move twice?
Well, let me see the. Oh yeah, actually.
Bottom.
Not really sure what's happening here. There it is.
Oh, she's got.
Is it sticky? Sticky boots?
That's Ooh, she's got sticky boot.
Oh.
Let me double check what that means.
She's got stinky
Sticky boot 1.
Bam.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a lot
Called
of
it.
lot of little icons going on that
Sticky
might.
boot 1, come in. Sticky boot 1.
That sounds like a line from Top Secret.
This is
Sticky boot 1.
Oh, okay. So she has mobility 1, which allows her to ignore 1 difficult terrain level when moving.
Oh.
What does difficult terrain mean?
stairs or
elevation.
barrels.
Yeah, that
Elevation
or
ladders.
anytime that you see like an exclamation mark in some of them, they add like an additional movement point. So
Like a
yeah,
Metal Gear.
Alright. So,
I love it. I love it.
in that case, did I already have an extra movement? But that was a while ago. So we'll just put
yeah.
one
So
in
yeah,
there.
moving that in, and then that would move you up. Womp. Shwa.
Alright. And then 1 into attack, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Oh, let's see.
One
This guy
attack,
is a
baby.
brute with chains.
He's gonna be tougher.
He got some chains.
He's the toughest.
Katana.
Oh my god.
No.
That's getting a natural reroll. So is that.
That one didn't even roll.
I think these die are weighted.
Well, technically they are because there's stuff cut out here, but not here.
Oh,
But wouldn't the
oversight.
heavier sides
Always
go down?
Yeah,
You
that's
think.
but that's
So
that
you
would
should
they
get
would.
the highest score.
No, because this
We're
is the
defying
lightest. The
physics.
lightest would come up. There's nothing engraved, right?
That means there's more weight.
But it's also
Come on,
painted.
dude.
It's also
Is a mountain
Paint
heavier than a canyon? Things to be a question.
Blew my mind over here. I feel like I'm talking to God.
that sounds like a Jaden Smith special.
Oh, God.
I mean, theory, but you know what? I'm telling you, the theory might say that the heavy should go, but our experience in our practicum over here, in our experimentation, we're discovering that
So,
that
like the buttered toast always lands down or up? I
Yeah, it
can't
always
remember.
lands on the butter.
Dang it, that's the heavier side. That's my point.
but it's
These
true.
are going backwards from that.
Since but well,
And because it's yellow,
No.
it's,
Gravity.
it's buttered.
if they're going backwards from it, that means that your
That just
hypothesis
means
is wrong.
It's a bad roll, that's all. That's what that means.
Too bad. You got 2 bad rolls in a row, dude. I
Well,
don't know about it.
all right. Well, that looks like that's. Is that the end for Katana?
But join in
next turn.
Tune in next week to see what happens.
All right.
Okay, Robin.
Robin!
Robin's up.
Save her. She rolled snake eyes.
Wow, Batman, we're in a pickle.
That's perfect. There you go. Tell me and go. That's Robin. Christopher Robin.
Well then, let's see. I think I want to implement
I'm
a
always in for
grappling
good
hook
Pooh Bear
Heck yeah,
somehow.
impersonation.
Can you grapple to per.
Okay, so the grappling hook allows you to, because you have like it's what?
I have
Hooked
three. Oh,
Oh, it's parkour. It gives you parkour 3, so
Parkour.
that allows you to ignore
Where is he?
elevation
Robin.
for your movement. So you just move like normal up to like 3.
What?
wow.
Oh yeah, so yeah, possessed to ignore X jump or X jump or climb levels when performing a special move. So yeah,
So can he
any
go
of-
1 and then 2 directly up here?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he can.
Wow.
So yeah, this he could be like 1. I think this is a space 2, 3, and just be like right there.
very
It's a
cool.
grappling hook.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Dude, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
You don't,
I mean,
you don't have to fight that guy up there with the baton. He's holding his police baton incorrectly.
well, he's
but
a
he is a
he's a
thug.
prisoner.
That's true. Well, yeah, there would be if you moved there. Technically, there would be like 1 extra movement point.
But
because you're
this
going
is
through
this
that.
is a different elevation than this down here.
Oh, I could
Oh.
go low. I could take the low road.
That's what I was saying, man.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
dude.
Yeah, and
That-
avoid him
That's what I was
completely.
saying, dog.
He
Yeah.
takes the high road. I take the low road.
We'll still stab a guy.
Whoops.
I guess that's her job.
Whoops, 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 whoops.
No, I
Uh
I just
that.
grapple.
oh. Oh no, we're flying blind.
Ah!
Everybody panic!
You guys are seeing how the sausage is made.
No.
The spaceship
Welcome
is
to
not
outer
functioning.
space.
We have to
Space
we have to
madness.
do our own vibration, like,
Ah.
holding onto the table. Ah.
We got a movie, son.
Wow.
Okay. So
Quick spelling question. Which morning is the morning time or the morning period? Like, one has a U and the other
the
doesn't.
sadness is MOURN.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Send.
So much mourning.
All right, so I need to
I didn't want
spend.
to send it.
I
That's
need
what
to
I saw in
spend
my
a
morning
little
walk. Send it
blood
out there
blood
like,
cube.
Your morning walk. Oh, dying in real time.
It's
That's not for
So
this
I was
channel.
it's
A
Ramadan and he's in his
a
morning
movement
walk.
cube.
Oh no.
Do I so just to move period, I need to use a cube.
Cheers.
And then
man.
I can utilize my grappling.
Well, you can use you have your 2 free bonus moves. So you can move up to 2, and then you would start spending for them.
pretty
So
good.
I see.
you don't need to do that just yet.
so we got 1,
Yep.
2,
Nothing
Yep.
official. Just
and so that was
Good to
my.
know.
Dude, nice.
Yep. And then you can spend that 1 to then to be in the same one as Katana.
Gotcha. Okay, and then can I incorporate this
Oh
to
shoot,
my
that's
advantage?
because that would have been 1 extra. Ooh, hang on. Maybe I'm misunderstanding parkour, but because climbing up. Oh, maybe you know what? Because climbing up.
So technically, he went
As
from
a
here to here as a
climb.
1, right? He went 1, 2 without using. He grappled it over top of it, didn't he?
Yeah, because he can ignore 3. So actually, he would move up. Oh, again, I'm not using my diagram.
Let me consult the manual.
So you would go from this to this. So that would be 1. That's a level X climb. So that's a level 1 climb.
Yep.
So that's a special move. So you would ignore that.
Ignore it.
Then you moved to, because you would have been from here to here, which is 1. And then from there
You could scrapple up
to,
without.
I guess down there would have been 2. And then going up would have been 2. So that's 3. That's the end of your parkour. And then 1 more, which would have been, I guess, 1 of your bonus. So technically, you can move that cube back. You have 1 bonus movement left. I think if I'm reading this correctly.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
could-
don't have to spend for that movement point. You still have your 1
Also,
bonus.
could he just grapple from here to here?
I am reading that this is like it would be from here to here, then to here,
But the grapple
But it
allows
looks-
you to.
or
It
is
looks
that
like from.
because this would be a space here, then you would move to this, and then you would move to up here. So that would count as a space, but technically by doing all that, he still has 1 of his bonus movement points, and then you could spend cubes to get additional movement.
So you have
points.
one. So you can move one. You can move one
Grappling
more
hook is
time for
OP.
free.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So could I
love
use
it.
that last movement point to go past this guy
You
to get into this room?
I think you would still need to spend a.
You would
a
need to
cube
spend
for
1
it,
because the bonus would be spent getting past him, and then to actually get into the room, you'd spend 1.
yes, because him being here, his menace adds to your movement.
Poor Katana tried. She tried.
She can continue to whiff at the air by him.
No, I think you're right because he being in there. Yes.
Cancels him out.
Oh,
Yes.
some reverse menace.
Yes. So it
I'm
works
already
both
in
ways.
combat, so you just sneak by.
Thesaurus.com. What is the opposite,
there.
the antonym of
Helping
menace?
them. Like, why am I helping them?
Is it hashtag blessed?
I'm deploying. I'm deploying my anti-menace.
It's called blessing, Mark. I'm deploying my blessing.
Oh, there you go.
I bless you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
No, that's what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Bless you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God bless you.
All right, so I'm in this room,
Okay.
and now I have to start spending cubes.
Woo!
Yes,
With
to
machine
start
gun
mashing
Kelly
faces.
up
Got
there.
them cubes like I told you, boy.
Cubes.
All right.
Fly that over.
I will. I think I'm gonna sock him.
Rock'em, sock'em, rab'ems.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
All right. So we're gonna take an orange cube,
See the
right?
big, I just watched the big screen.
Me too.
Is that
Okay.
Orange.
Yep, so that would be one for that. So, and you could spend as many
All
as
you
you
gotta do
want,
is
but
put the 20, the symbol
Yeah,
in
you
the
might wanna
middle.
We're just gonna roll one at a time.
one at a time.
Going timid. Would Ulysses ask
Robin's
Grant
not
to
as
do that?
adventurous as Batman is.
yes.
Oh, but he's
Pow,
a better
pow.
dyer. He's a better gambler.
All right.
Is it better?
Batman, I may be a little more timid, but I'm a better gambler.
So
than you
is
are.
this?
Yes,
is it
it's
Matt?
one of Harley Quinn's gang. So it has one
Oh.
health and one defense. I'm going to use one of my cubes to try to roll
roll
defense to
two.
keep this guy alive.
Okay.
One of those rascally.
It's all how you do it.
Oh,
That's
that's
close.
2. All right,
We're a good
so
strategy over here.
that was defended.
Is there a better chance if it's up?
Ooh, I don't know what that means. Was that
No.
spray? Do I have spray?
Yeah.
Jumping
Go-
Jehoshaphat
go
Batman.
blank top.
So, all right. So in that case, I get one. I have one defense, plus the 2 there. So that'd be 3 total versus your 2 hits.
Ah.
It's an
So it's I
son.
managed
I
to
didn't swear at all.
to duck the hit.
Ah,
Okay.
son.
Ooh, we got a roll off going. Oh shit! It's a roll off.
Oh, there's 3 blank sides. That's
That's what I've been telling you.
Yeah, yellow
That's
is.
why it's
I will
easy to-
spend one
I-
more.
Yellow
I
is
didn't roll
still-
snake eyes.
That's
One
why
more,
I said this whole
melee.
side is like heavier.
Oh shoot! Actually, you know what? No, you have
What's
martial
that?
arts.
Ooh.
You have martial arts, so that gives you an extra.
So that would still cancel
was a
out.
three.
this
Still
would be
cancel
3
it
on
out though.
3.
So yes. So technically we're even. Just
Sweet, we're even. Man, we're going fisticuffs and we're
We're
matched,
going fisticuffs.
evenly matched.
all right.
Batman.
Okay.
I, Tim, attack you by the power of Tim.
All right.
Didn't
one
roll forward
Right.
on that.
blow.
So then he has one
Without
defense, so that
turning.
breaks even then.
Ready?
Plus,
Oh!
plus the 2, yes, plus the 2 from that.
It's
So
3 to
it
1
would,
then
would
if it
hit him
doesn't
then.
turn.
Oh, easy there. Party foul.
Oh, did you guys?
We're scheming how to trick the die.
Oh, good lord! Are you sure you guys don't want to be the villain?
There's 3 on one side.
Wait,
So
did
if you
you
roll,
grab the
Yeah,
you
it's
roll.
over here.
I'm
I
like,
took
looking,
it.
I'm like, what's happening?
I
over
went
there?
dad on you. I was like, no, this is mine now, son.
All right, so
if
did I
you get
defeat
turn
him?
on one axis, you have 3 to 1.
Oh, gotcha.
The Mythbusters
And then the
over
other
here,
Oh, okay. So
trying
you
to
just-
figure out the physics of the die.
All right, I'm Adam.
All right.
He's
Okay, so you technically.
I got
You're,
this.
the
what's
big
that
dude.
guy's name?
there's Adam, and then there's
Adam and
Savage. No.
no,
Yeah, the mustache guy.
the mustache
Jamie.
guy. Jamie, you're Jamie.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, so is Harley
That's
Quinn's
enough.
gangster defeated?
Well, I'm gonna spend my last. So this is my last defense.
Oh, 2.
I'm hoping that nobody else gets attacked during your turn. So technically, you'd be the last of the hero turn.
You
So
got 3 cubes?
I'm going to use my last defense to try to hold on with
What
this guy.
happens when we're all just used up? Do we move?
Oh, it's a 2!
Oh my god.
Oh, rolling hot. So 2
Blast
versus
you.
2. Well, 3 then actually. So
Just you.
all right.
Phantom of the Opera, 1986, the year I was born.
Oh man. Okay. So
Asteroid rubber. Yay.
well, maybe. Ooh. Okay. What if,
Ooh,
guys? What
okay.
if I use a range attack because I have a reroll on it?
Heck yeah, man.
Oh, there
Let
you
me
go.
try one of those.
Hey,
Use a blood
that's some
cubelet on that
strategery
one.
right there.
Blood cube.
Okay. Do we have a? I don't know if it requires you to have a ranged weapon to be able to do that
Oh.
with, because I'm not sure if you have a thing that'll allow you to do that.
Grab a.
Yeah, like what would it be? You just like take your boot off and throw it.
Right.
Robin, anything can be used as a weapon.
I will hurl insults, Batman.
That is
I'm
what the Chinese taught me.
Emotionally.
I can't go on.
I don't have defenses against this.
And just into the acid.
An infinite reroll of insults. I love it.
Okay, so yeah, in that case, I think.
Is
I
that
think you
so
gotta
is it
reset
not
that
possible?
son of a
Yeah,
gun.
I don't know if
Go
you
two,
can.
man.
You
Ah,
actually need
cubes,
something.
I'm thwarted.
I think you should go 2, honestly. Because he has no more cube left.
I'm not gonna be able to defend, so it's just the one static defense.
No more cubelets.
Static defense.
Overwhelm one with firepower. Okay,
Oh.
don't do that.
I think so far
All right. Fair enough.
this is gonna be my approach.
Okay, seems
All right,
solid.
all right.
Ah,
Oh, okay. So, well, that's You just
Do
keep
it
going.
again.
We're gonna keep going. We're doubling down, tripling, quadrupling.
let's
down
go.
Now, I guess. Oh,
That's a 1.
I don't know. It was like here.
That's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's
Like,
It's a 2.
Look,
Yes.
it's it's the.
Batman, we are victorious.
At that point, I think he sunk enough resources into just one guy. I think I'm happy just to let him go. So that's he's earned his.
It's
keep.
Robin's way.
If you guys need any 4K footage, we could like my phone up.
Okay.
Do we have a lightning to HDMI adapter?
Right.
I do at home
I don't.
actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do have one.
Nice. Okay,
right,
so
so-
I have one more cublet.
Yep.
Cublets.
Do the computer thing.
Oh, well, that's these things. These are the consoles that I would use. But he could like guard it, maybe.
I have an armband computer. Can I do death to the computer? What does
Yes,
that
that's
icon
what hacking.
mean?
Hacking means death to the computer. It's a little known fact. But that's
So
what
in other
hacking
words,
means.
I'm a Luddite. Death to the computer.
You're just like, how does this thing turn on?
To the computer.
Oh, there it is. So
Yes,
is it a
I like
soundboard?
it sounds like
Yes.
it.
So death to the computer.
That's so great. A little trivia for everybody. We used to have a podcast a couple years ago, and I put Dan in charge of the soundboard. We did an Arnold one, and I had
what a bunch of jokers.
a bunch of jokers.
All right. So so
Can you
I
save
guess-
it? Do they replenish every? How do they replenish?
Your cubes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on your stance.
Que pariu, nasceu, caralho. Puta que pariu.
all right.
So, this could be rated
Catch
R
any of
right
that.
now. We're not really sure.
Anyways.
So you would recover them. So if you decide to take a
That was
resting stance, you would gain 5 of those cubes back. And next turn, you would just gain 2 of them back. So if you go
Copy
2
that.
like
Oh,
crazy,
So I spent all my cubes.
yeah, you should probably rest next
So
turn.
your turn should probably just be over.
Ah.
I should have looked
I will.
closer at this site. It's like
Oh.
the same sounds but in different languages further down.
Yeah,
Oh.
I heard Spanish. So that's why I
Yeah.
said we might be cursing here. This might be rated R, or at least a hard PG-13.
Hijo de puta.
All right. So
No quiero queso.
Just sang the Muffin Man for 20 minutes. I'm back, dude. You missed some good stuff.
Just sang the muffin.
Katana sliced the air for about a couple minutes, and then
yeah.
Robin finally overwhelmed a
Muffin Man's
bad guy.
good.
that's right. I cleared a room.
He cleared the room, guys,
Oh, no,
and
he-
that's an important lesson, kids.
I'm important too.
I was
I
gonna make some
contribute.
joke about Muffin Man being a Batman villain, but I don't know.
Who is this Muffin Man? I will defeat him too.
We're
Well-
gonna make a trip to Drury Lane or wait, what's his address?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Like, what is it? That
Muffin Man who
Lives
lives on.
Tell us. How does
Drury.
it go? Say it to
Drury.
us.
Drury
I don't know
Lane?
how it's
Drury?
pronounced
Drury?
anymore.
Tell me, go Google
the
it.
rural juror.
Drury.
He's
A jury lane.
Druid Lane. Druid.
Druid. He's
Druid Lane.
Druish.
Basically, Andy's son's asleep now.
It's good. We should keep it down.
Yeah. All right. So I
Andy
think
has his computer at max volume. Quiet, guys. You're too loud.
all right.
He wants to
So-
simulate the real
So
experience.
I still have one cublet, and I think I will.
I keep that cube. I would imagine.
I will. Yes, I will hold on to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you could go into here from there and then use one of the consoles. So your Luddite skill there is actually +1 for your hacking, which would be your thought, your
I'm a
complex thought.
+2.
thing.
I'm smarter than you, Robin.
Oh yeah, it's true because you already have it, so that's stacked. So that's 2 there plus the ones. That's 3. So 3 automatic successes for your hacking.
Ooh.
So
Mine is also 3 then because of the 2 and the 1, right? Because I'm switched of him.
well, no, his is he has the armband computer that gives him
Oh.
+1 plus the 2 here.
Oh, gosh.
That investigation thing I think is different, but I can double check.
Investigation.
we didn't
We're
know it, but like
finding-
it's working out pretty well because like my girl took out one guy and distracted the other from you, and you snuck by.
Katana.
Okay, so that's an investigation.
Katana
so,
knows
yeah,
the
this
muffin
isn't so
man.
much investigation as it is just.
Drury
complex.
Lane. Thank you, internet.
I was right. Thank you very much.
Drury.
So hard to
That
say.
sounds
though.
so English. That's such a British thing.
Dr. Drury.
Drury Lane, hey, so-
live on
Drury Lane.
Drury Lane in
Drury
Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Drury
Live in,
In-
Northampton,
in Worcestershire.
Northamptonshire.
Leicester.
Yep, this got really
Drury.
British.
All right.
I've been
Okay,
watching
so
it.
is that it?
Hey, he is from Tottenham.
That.
Tottenhamshire Lane.
Oh no! It's Tottenham.
Oh.
Top of hat.
It's just Thomas now.
Drury Lane.
Tommy's the tank engine.
Okay, so
Thomas the Tank Engine.
All right, I think it's your turn now. Right?
well, no, it would
think the
be
villain
yes,
gets-
it'd be yes, I would get my turn then.
Dude, where's that from Batman thing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
do it, ready?
transition.
Hey, I
And
don't know, dude.
The villain has to go.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
pressure.
where's your face? Give me your face. Ready?
Sorry, guys.
There might not be enough internet power.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Nope. All right.
Probably because I was muted, but.
Well,
It happens.
yeah.
Okay, so the villain turn then. So you guys would move all of your cubes that are in the ability or the action reservoirs into your fatigue zone. This is the middle section.
I'm so fatigued.
That answers that question.
Yeah, dude, we're tired.
Yeah, you're just plumb tucking out.
I'm just 9 tired.
So, I would
My
recover.
5.
I am tired.
believe
I am tired 9 times.
I have to get this right because I recover up to 5. So I have some in here, but I think I would move. Hey, there we go.
This is a
It
special
happened.
bulletin.
That happened as soon as I opened the webpage. It was pretty amazing.
Nice.
For myself.
We have a regular special bulletin. The Joker has recovered 5 health cubes. Resource cubes. Correction. Sorry.
So now I have a. I'm going to jack the bat can.
He is about to.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He is about to do a thing.
Empty
It
bottle
could be
with the
deadly
cap.
for our heroes.
Okay. So let's
Oh,
introduce
dear
ourselves here
God.
to the command board for the villain. So they're in this section here, and this section here. I have been putting cubes into either or right here specifically to provide defense for my rando thugs that have been mercilessly assaulted by the Bat Fam. I have 4 slots allowed for rerolls. I have up to 3 slots for additional movement. All of my villains down here have certain stats to them, but they are limited in that. So I can buy extra points with the cubes that I have. So at the beginning, this is what they call the river. It's a really, really trite way of looking at it. I don't know if I like the terminology, but essentially the idea is the river is the order at which you can activate your Batmans.
I figured it out. No.
So
got a
right
cool
here,
logo.
it costs me 1 cube to activate the guy who is in this position at the beginning position. It costs me 8 to activate the guy who's back here. Now that means I could activate a guy as soon as he's done activating. I would move that to the end, so I could technically take another turn with him, but it's going to cost me a ton of cubes. So it forces me to kind of stay in a certain order. When I have some of these generic foes, I can activate one of the cards, and I get to move all the figures that correspond to that. So there's a maximum of 4. So there's like four thugs, 4 brutes. There's a couple others here as well. But so there's a lot going on there. And then I have
Very
health-
interesting.
health tracker for the Joker and Harley here, because they don't just go down with 1 hit like the most of those other guys.
I don't know that one. You fight like a young man with nothing held back. Admirable, but mistaken.
Oh,
Was that Liam Neeson from Batman Begins?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
I love Liam Neeson.
Niece's pieces. All right, so
Ra's al Ghul.
let's see here. Well, this guy's got a gun. I like
Johnny's
gunmen.
got a gun.
Oh, but yeah. So we're gonna spend one
Johnny.
cube, and we're gonna activate
like I
all
remember
of my
bringing
thugs
those
with
back.
firearms.
Admirable, but mistaken. Oh, he
So-
spent a point.
He's got a movement point.
Oh, it's Bane.
What? Interesting.
I don't remember the line.
You fight
Yes, sir, you did.
Nothing held back.
Okay, so he has
Makes
a.
sense.
This thug only has a. He attacks with 2 white dice.
2 cubes.
Yeah. So
This
let's see
thug.
here. So
Zoinks! Robin.
You're under attack. Robin, defend yourself.
It's a
He has to yell across the whole complex.
Robin.
this is a Scooby Doo Batman crossover. Yoinks, Batman.
okay. Oh.
God.
Oh. So that's 4.
Whoa.
And I have 2 rerolls as
hell
well
you
if I wanted
say?
to.
How much defense
So-
do I have? Wait, are you attacking me? Or is that
I
You
I
attack.
am. I is attacking you. Oh. Oh, it's Batman the Animated Series.
nice?
I was,
1989.
oh, is
says-
it? Well, see, no, that's wrong. I'm gonna actually that.
Oh, snap.
Ah, zoinks.
But this
The
is the first one that was on Google. It can't
so
be
it has
wrong.
to be right. I see what you're doing
Wikipedia said
there.
it.
Fun fact: the lightning bolt. That's the intro to Batman the Animated Series from 1992. They reused some of the Danny Elfman soundtrack from the 1989 Batman movie. So the more you know.
I can hear it now.
Now you know.
30 years. It's 30 years since the first Michael Keaton Batman movie.
There you go.
Wow.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
We're
So-
old.
All right. So your defense.
He's like a pitiful 1.
Is it 4 dynamite?
4 dynamite. Just we're gonna blow the hell out of all of this.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's a
What's-
weight.
What's that for?
It's a weight.
Wait.
Okay, so I think your base defense is 1 yellow.
Hmm.
So if you could actually purchase an orange for defense if
hell
you
in
wanted for
there.
this. But right now, I guess your base defense is that yellow.
Let me just roll a yellow and see what happens.
Okie doke.
I guess thing is that's only gonna be half.
It's a half measure, bro. Go all in, man.
Oh man, we should have done the Bane one first. There was a Bane
Low on cubelets.
scenario that we
We
could have
have
done.
0 cubelots.
Yeah, we're super
We're all
sorry.
gonna have
yeah.
to take a nap next turn.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
take a dirt
I've
nap,
I've
is what you
already.
guys can take.
I've Batman trivia, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna buy me
Do it, man.
Robin, defend
buy me
yourself.
HeroDuels as
Okay.
well.
All right. So he's rolling
So
the
that-
2.
Yeah, my little nugget here is already
Turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've already went to sleep.
Nuggets are turned.
Oh no, we got a free die.
Is it a ground roll? Ground roll double?
I mean, we can. So we'll just do it. We'll do the 3 there.
Let's allow it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would only
We
be
saw it.
it'd be 1 hit. There you go. Yep, that's the one. Running through the bat symbol.
Yeah, I remember watching this.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta rewatch that.
That's the one with Mark Hamill as the Joker, right?
That's the animated series.
Animated series.
Yes, this is the theme for the '89 Batman movie with Michael Keaton and
The
Jack
button
Nicholson.
says
Jack
Lego
Nicholson.
Batman.
Wait, what? Are they just trolling? Somebody out there is trolling.
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
It's Spanish.
Okay.
Spanish
So, do you keep track of my health? Who keeps track of my health?
what's the
You
health?
keep track of your health by moving one of your cubes to your fatigue zone.
Oh.
It is now a death nugget.
Or to your wound. Yes,
He's
it
been
is
hit
a
with a death
it is a
nugget.
Or
So
a death cube.
it creates this interesting. As you take damage, then you have less energy available to do things to kind of reflect being wounded and getting your butt kicked and stuff. So,
Yes.
so it's an interesting system.
Kicked my butt is.
Okay, so that was the attack. That's that guy. I have a couple others. Ooh. I suppose I could do what? He's got a movement of 2. Dan, could you move the guy with the gun all the way over there? Move him to Sleeping Batman.
To get up from my nap.
This is the most appropriate time.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Excuse me. I didn't understand that. I think that was animated series too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Ooh, can I replace the episode. Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to try to shoot.
That would be
Sleeping
digging
Batman.
deep.
Okay.
You will. Do you play?
Was that like
Snake Eyes.
Stone Cold?
You got
Steve
0.
I got 0. Oh, but I can
Cracks 2 beer
reroll.
cans.
I get 2 rerolls. So just be
2 rerolls.
Austin? Oh my word.
just
Oh
so
my
you guys don't believe me. Here we go. We got 2 rerolls on the attack there.
2
Right.
rerolls.
What's my
Right
natural
there.
defense? I don't even know what
Right
my
there.
natural defense is.
1 orange.
One
So
orange.
It's like right in the middle.
Yeah, whatever you roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Oh, God.
two successes.
Half decent because it's
Do I have
Again,
to
I
roll an
should-
orange as a defense?
Yeah, 1 orange is a defense. So you have to
Now, study the dice first, and then decide how.
just get it rolling just
We
right.
need to do a
and then-
MythBusters episode on it. Our MythBusters Junior.
I'll stay clear.
Oh!
That's cheating so bad.
Perfect.
It bounced
I'm-
and rolled.
I'm gonna pass the villain board to you guys. All right, so then that was properly defended then.
Good
It bounced
job.
a couple times. It did.
Yeah.
It bounced
I don't
over.
know why. This reminds me of like some of the puzzles in the Nathan Drake games, the Uncharted.
Oh, the Uncharted ones.
I
Oh,
could
interesting.
imagine like an Uncharted puzzle platformer like version
I'm
of
gonna
this.
get in here. So it's so this is one of the health. He refers to the health tracker here, but like the
Mhm.
thing going on.
It's
There.
like
Truque de mágica.
what?
That's Katana, brother.
Oh no! Oh.
Daisuke Katana.
All right.
Okay, so that was one of those guys.
That's not Katana. That's the henchman.
That said Juan Carlos Batman.
That
Juan
it is
Carlos
got one
Batman.
Carlos.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
there's
gosh.
one more of these guys floating around somewhere that I need to. Oh, this guy here. Okay, so he's got 2 movement points, so he's gonna move out here. And then I guess maybe here.
Why did you go?
I'm gonna try to attack Katana.
Katana.
Cortana.
All right, so I'm gonna roll 2.
I need a yellow.
Nothing.
Oh,
I can
dice.
do my reroll.
Good lord.
So
Again,
2.
Give
those
me a
guys-
yellow.
Oh, she's doing yellow.
Oh, she's
Okay.
a
Well, yeah.
yellow.
1
sure, yeah.
defense.
Yep.
No cubicles.
Yellow.
No cubicles to give up. Wait, I know how to do this.
Here it comes.
But are you though?
Oh.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, so that would be two cubes from your fatigue zone to your wound zone.
Tell your
Okay.
men they work for me now. It's my city. I'm just gonna say all the lines that Till Mango puts on the screen. Anybody else out there? We will also say your lines if
Yeah.
you quote us some great Batman lines. These have been great.
They have. I'm loving it. Okay, so I used a lot of my cubes before, and I don't want to be too slow, but I think I'm gonna leave. I have 4 cubes. Oh, you know what though? Where are my brutes? Where are my brutes?
You want my brutes at?
Oh yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna spend 2.
This
so
guy?
now, yeah, those
Chains.
guys.
We got them chains on them.
So
2 chains.
now my brutes are in the
cubes.
second position in my river. So that means I spend 2 cubes to activate all those guys.
Well, when do you cycle the river? After your turn?
That's a good question. Thank you for keeping me honest. I do it after it's been activated. So
Oh.
technically, I would have done that first, and then I activated this guy,
Crap.
and then
I should have not said anything.
Ah,
How did I-
jeez.
here. So yeah, technically Joker could cost me 1, but I want to keep these up because being able to roll additional defense later is going to be important. So Joker's going to just chill out. He'll be fine. So we're going to activate the brutes. We have a brute over here. So we're just going to leave him there, and we're going to attack Katana. So he rolls 2 white and a yellow.
Yeah. You's right.
Yeah.
It's bad news.
Oh.
here.
He is
Alright,
a
so that's
creeper.
fine. Dear God. You gonna reroll the one?
I'm gonna at least get hit. I'm gonna
Well,
at least
I
get hit
guess.
once.
Well,
Do
no,
it, do it.
he has no rerolls.
Oh,
The brutes
okay.
don't have rerolls.
Okay.
They're just all in the chains, you know.
No.
These dice suck.
You are getting a live exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, of the Kickstarter exclusive. This important update: Katana is dying in real time.
I'm gonna,
Trick of the devil, and it shall appear.
He has appeared. His name is Brutus. Brutus the Brute.
Okay, so all you guys are up there. I think
We're playing Arkham Asylum or Arkham Knight in hard mode, hard
We
difficulty.
Oh,
are
there you
playing
go.
hard difficulty.
All right, so do you want to toss me very gently
Into the acid?
1, 2, and right in that space, like
here?
next to the ladder? Yeah, so right there.
Oh
I have
my-
3 movement points for that guy,
Oh my god.
and that's it.
Mm.
I think that's all because I want to leave this guy here, and I think there's another brute somewhere, but
We don't win anymore.
well, I mean,
Speak of the devil, and he appeared. Hey,
Oh
that's
shoot!
okay, so I
not
think
like
I'm
that.
I know.
I'm a done. So that was the end of turn 1.
Woo!
Wow.
So yeah. we got,
Turn
what,
2.
Almost 8 o'clock.
It is almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, turn 2. Heroes, you're up. All right, so now.
Why?
Alright.
All right, Batman.
Batman.
Button.
Batman's
Okay.
sleeping, so.
Okay, so then you would recover 5.
Oh, I recovered 6, my friend.
Oh, 6. That's right. He recovers 6.
My friend, I recovered 6. So my turn's over, right?
Yes. Yeah. Essentially, your turn.
Well,
Jeez.
hi guys, your turn.
All right. Well, they need to declare their stances. So as we start,
I've
we
declared my stance. I need to rest hard.
Well, I can't do much of anything without him, right?
Right.
Well, I have like natural
I think we all went.
little
We
attacks,
went
but
too hard.
right?
We did.
Oh,
we went
well,
pretty hard.
Like
Yeah, because if you would use 2, if you had 2, like that would severely limit your your movement and your
Right.
yeah. So yeah, maybe.
so, I guess I'll rest.
Got to, bro. Gotta be able to defend yourself, bro. All you have left. How do you recover
Yeah.
these again?
If you in anything in excess of what's in your fatigue zone. So let's say Batman.
Yeah.
Let's say Batman because he has 6 that he can recover when he's in rest.
Yeah.
If you only have 5 in your fatigue zone, then
Oh,
one
one
extra comes from your
pulls.
wound zone to your fatigue zone. So you start working them back. So you'd have to rest for longer, but you could get those
Gotcha.
cubes back technically.
So
So
the second turn would get all these
back.
into there.
into
Yeah.
the fatigue zone, yes.
And then
correct.
another turn would get them back to me.
Oh my god.
Correct. Yeah. So if you really wanted to, you could
You could rest
get
for
back up.
2
yeah.
turns and have
Guys.
10, and then go to town.
This judge
Yeah.
is so dead.
So talk amongst yourselves. Do you really want to save this guy?
You know
anymore?
he did. Everyone, we have to.
I'll
give him
take a
choice.
breather.
Either way, we lose.
Whoever wins, we lose. I have job math.
Yeah, this shouldn't be in there anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
After
you
that
can lose
last
that.
turn.
Fatigued me. All right. Well, our turn's done.
Okay. All right. So everybody's.
I'm living in the fatigue zone right now.
So am I.
Okay. So then I guess at the beginning of mine, then I recover 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, something, sit.
Wait, I have a
French,
question.
Anybody?
I have a question.
1,
You
2,
recovered
3,
5
Can't.
when you you recovered 5, right? When you started your turn.
Yes. Yes, that's 5 that I recover.
But we didn't recover anything when we started.
Oh shoot, maybe.
Well,
Well,
you know what I mean? Like when we got to you had used a couple cubes. You shouldn't have recovered any.
But is it different because
He
he's
does
the
it on
villain?
his own. He said that earlier.
right, because I left these, so I had 5 available. I left these, so that at the beginning of my, I mean, I can double check just to make sure I've got the right.
Well, because we went through round 1 and you recovered cubes. We didn't do any kind of.
Well, you should have. You should have at the beginning of your turn.
At the round 1.
If you,
Well, we would have started with all 10 cubes though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
so
Or at least we would have started with 2 extra.
well, because I
cubes.
started. Okay, it was like when the game starts, then
Yeah.
you
I'm just curious.
yeah. So you would have started with.
'Cause I'm saying like this is the second time that
Right.
you're recovering cubes. We've only recovered once.
Okay, so
If that, if that does
right.
make
Okay, I think I
sense?
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can double check and make sure. Live rules checking. Just to make sure I've got.
Because as we were attacking, you were using defense, just like we can use defense while you're attacking.
Mm-hmm.
But then once the turn got to you, you recovered dice. You recovered little red resource points.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I
now
might
you're
have. I might have missed.
Covering them
one.
again? That's.
for-
I'm just curious as the.
Yeah.
But I think by virtue of the heroes going first, then he's only going to be losing points. Like he has something to recover from. We have nothing to recover from at the beginning state, if that makes sense.
Okay, so here's the hero's turn. Okay, so upkeep, hero's start turn. Trigger the effects that start at the beginning of the turn. Declare the hero's stance. Hero's active and wants to perform actions, then end of turn, and then upkeep of the end. So, okay, so trigger the start of the hero's turn effects. Okay, declare hero's stance. Active hero, and then they move a number of energy cubes indicated by the stance marker. So, okay, you technically should have, as part of your first turn, move 2 from out
each
of
of us should have had 2 extra
Yes.
points.
So technically, you could move 2 back because we missed that. So technically, you're supposed to be recovering at the beginning of every turn.
So now
Freebie.
7.
No interest.
There
No
you go.
compound interest. Got it. Okay, so when we first were like, okay, we declare.
Oh, that's
active.
that 2 right there.
Yeah. So even though from the very beginning we should have went.
Yep. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So we missed that one.
What's
so,
the
yes.
10 in the middle for? The
That-
total.
That's your
Yes,
total.
that's how
Never
many you
mind.
start with. So Batman has like
Got
11 that he starts with.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Each scenario determines how many you start with in your fatigue
So
zone.
goes to 11. You just turn it
Why don't
past
you make
10
that-
to 11. Do you see it?
Let's see here.
Why not make 10? Why not make 11 10? But no.
11's louder.
You go from 10.
Oh, no, he says because it goes to 11.
It goes to 11.
It's like this one I never played. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it.
All right, we're gonna activate the Joker.
Woo!
He's next in line.
He's gonna.
Okay, so the Joker has a. He's got a ranged attack of a red and a white, and the white has a reroll on it. His melee is looking pretty not exciting. TBH. All right, let's see what he's got going for him. Consulting the manual. Nerves of Steel. He has Nerves of Steel, so allows the possessor to ignore X enemy menace indexes when performing ranged attacks, manipulations, or thoughts. Okay. So that's cool. And I've got a thing with a thing on it.
He has a heart rate of 6.
Yeah, he does. Like he's up there.
So much heart rate.
I'm trying to figure out what that one is. It allows me some rerolls on it too. It's like a little paper shredder? I don't know. It looks like a paper shredder.
Or maybe like an ammo case?
Oh, yeah, it's support. Support 2 allows the possessor to provide X rerolls to the allied miniatures in the area.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. I gotta move him in there then. So I can do rerolls.
my
Okay, so we're gonna do that, I think.
Come in there, Joker.
He's a movement of 3, so yeah, just move the Joker over to the Batman spot.
Oh, I'm gonna beat your face.
Oh, my.
There isn't enough room on this parapet. There's
Or
one
actually, you know what? I take that back. Move him back. We'll just support the guy with the machine gun.
You'd better run.
So I've got a clear line of sight. I'm gonna shoot
He's
Batman
got a
from
machine
here.
gun? Oh, he's got a
Big old
revolver.
revolver.
Pew pew!
Yep. All right, so that's a red die and a white die. That's 3 successes.
Dear God.
I'll have 2 cubes. Does that mean 2 extra orange? Right, to general? I roll a yellow as a defense, right?
Well, you actually, because I think his is orange.
His is orange anyway.
So yours is orange. So then if you spent 2 cubes,
Could be
or if you spent 1, yeah.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
So I get
so
1
just
extra
one?
then?
Yeah. So then you have 2 orange.
You're feeling lucky, punk. I am feeling lucky.
What did Dave roll?
I'm gonna roll over
I
here.
rolled 1 success on the red and then 2 successes on the white.
Damn it. Damn.
Snake Eyes. God.
Put a cube in it.
So I lost. Did I lose from my active or my fatigue?
It would go from your fatigue zone to your.
Dear God, that hurt.
Okay.
That was
So that was move and
freaking
attack.
Snake Eyes. God.
Ooh, and then I have.
Seriously, there's only 2 chances of Snake Eyes on each one, and I
Reinforcements.
rolled both of them 0.
Yeah, let's do
Damn
that.
it.
Okay, so now this is. I'm gonna grab the bat cam for a second. I have a special event card.
rolling
In this case,
tray.
it grants me a certain number of reinforcement points. there are points on the map which are respawn points basically. So one there, and then one way over there.
Oh god. I didn't know I had a respawn behind me. Here, let's bring the let's bring the cam over to the action.
Sorry for the puke cam, everybody. In motion. Let me double check how many I get. Booklet. Okay, so I'm going to be activating that, so 1 cube to give me however many reinforcement points I'm supposed to have for the turn.
I should have spent 2. Son of
Oh, this is going to take forever. PDFs.
Am I right?
Yeah, it takes literally like a half hour for this PDF to load sometimes.
Dear God.
Batman's so religious.
It's a long time.
808 drop.
Anyways, so I have... I have one of my... So one of these guys, his reinforcement cost is 1. So I can get one of him back. I have one of my brutes, that's 2. So that would be... Because I think it's 4. I think I have 4 points, but I'll double check.
She's spending money on this? What's going on?
Sad celebration. Sad anniversary. How many Oh, okay, so it's X reinforcement points where X is the number of computers remaining. So you guys didn't disable any yet.
Right.
So
you have 4 points.
So I get 4 points. All right, so Brute is 2 points. A Harley Quinn's gang thug is 1 point. And then the prisoner, yeah, I can actually just get all these guys back because the prisoner's 1 point, and then the thug with the firearm is 1 point. So I can put these guys. Let's put 2 of them over there, and then if you'll put those over into the other corner there.
And this is
this thing right here. So by activating this, I'm not actually activating characters this turn.
I guess the points is based on where they are in the river, or their value as a.
Well, the points that so it cost me 1 cube to activate this because it was up here. So then I move that down there. And then in here, as per the scenario, then the warning thing is reinforcement points, and then that tells you how many reinforcement points you get. So then in this case, the reinforcement cost for each character is down at the corner.
Gotcha.
So I brought in a bunch of extra dudes, but that's the end of my turn. So we kick up to turn 3. It is up to you guys. So yep, you would recover.
Yeah, I was on my stance is 2. 1 head over and 1 goes out of.
Yep.
I have it on
my fatigue.
5, so
Oh,
therefore
right.
I
So
can
I had-
move these over there.
If you're
there.
in resting. So if you're in resting, that means you'd be
Are you
taking your
still
turn
pacing
off, and you
out?
could do
Oh
that.
wait. Oh okay. I did that at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah. I
So
went to
that
active,
means-
so I recovered 1, and then I went 1 from damage into fatigue.
And we figured
Got
out,
you. Okay.
because this is pretty much our 3rd turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
We evened out.
We already.
It's good.
We on
Also,
Yeah.
I have to be up at 3 a.m. So.
I mean, I could just fall into the acid again.
Do we want to snapshots and reset this next time?
Oh, well, I get to be continued.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what I was thinking.
Ew. Oh, we could do that. Yeah, because if we don't want to stick around too much longer. So, did you guys want to do turn 3, or do you want to stop it since we're at the beginning?
We can start
Yeah, can we go begin our turn 3 next time?
Okay.
So like, we just recovered our cubes, and we're about to do actions because this is
All
getting
right.
crazy out here.
All right. So, yeah, I'll. Did you want to wrap? And I'll
Yeah,
take us out?
guys,
So-
thank you for joining us. This is our first time doing this.
As you can see, it got crazy.
I think our heroes are totally screwed personally.
most. Screwed.
But we're taking bets now. So get your little tickets, get your tickets, place your money. Is it on Batman? Is it on Katana? She looks super dead. Sorry, Katana. He's doing all right over there. Anyway, guys, this is HeroDuels. Thank you for joining us. This adventure is actually to be continued. We'll see you guys next time.